Starboard, pull!
What?
Mind the port!
Will this help?
There she blows!
Okay, wait, are you just talking pirate? Okay, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Stop.
Grace, it's Shark Week. We have to celebrate the deep blue sea, become one with the ocean, ready ourselves to meet the notable shark ally and ocean conservationist Dickie Javel.
Thank you.
Will he be the one to finally turn the channel surfer into a real maritime vessel?
Well, going by your knowledge of the sea, I'm guessing no, but we'll have to wait and see at the end of the show. We are supposed to be watching TV right now.
I suppose we are.
Isn't it fun?
I'm Mamrie. Anchors away!
Ha! This is not my prescription.
Welcome back to Kicking and Streaming, where we trawl the open seas for the very best content. It's time to celebrate the ocean's deadliest predator.
Humans.
Please don't go all Zodiac on me.
No, it's true. If Shark Week has taught me anything, it's that sharks are awesome and totally misunderstood.
I mean, can you imagine having to touch everything with only your mouth?
Oh my God. I'd be angry biting everything too. That's just me saying hi.
Seen it.
Shark Week has given us so many gifts throughout the years. You've got ninja sharks chasing great whites, shark after dark.
Oh, I like the sound of that last one. It sounds extra bitey.
Indeed it was. But I have to say, in the nearly 40 years since Shark Week first started airing, I have never been more excited than when I heard about Jaws versus the Blob.
The Blob? Like that gelatinous alien thing that falls to Earth and consumes everything in its path?
Almost, but not at all. No, the Blob is actually this giant mass of warmer water that spans 1,000 miles of the Pacific Ocean and attracts loads of female great white sharks.
Ladies do love a hot tub. I like this already.
This first clip introduces my new favorite season, Big Girl Season.
Oh.
It's that magical time of year when giant pregnant sharks gather at Guadalupe Island to gorge themselves on seals.
Oh, it's their version of a baby moon.
It's December at Guadalupe Island. Big girl season.
Big girl season!
I just want that to play anytime I enter a room.
Every year, giant great white females, up to 20 feet long, return to Guadalupe.
Look at that thing.
Wow.
How many babies
That's
in there?
pregnant, right?
Yeah, that's pregnant as
shark.
hell.
Okay. I didn't want to body shame the shark, but that was like a pregnant shark.
She's about to blow. Okay, this next clip is so relatable. All right, the big girls show up to retrieve the meals that they have rightfully earned, and then there's a bunch of juveniles crowding the buffet table.
What?
Little guys.
Get the children out of there.
I say that every day about everything.
Everywhere I go.
Since then, local fishermen have reportedly seen an influx of a new population of sharks. Juvenile white sharks.
Oh.
No, that
This
one.
place is notorious for deep blue that's over 18 feet long. So hearing that there's
high five!
potentially juveniles here was completely surprising to me. This isn't an environment for small sharks, in my honest opinion.
We are potentially juveniles.
What up, kid?
Get out of here, you punks.
The name's Deep Blue, and I've been swimming these waters since before you were even a little lynch in your daddy's eye.
I'm pregnant. Make room. We can't hear you over the choreography of our newest TikTok video.
At this time of year, the largest sharks are highly focused on hunting high-calorie prey that offers big returns.
Calorific prey.
They don't want that lean meats.
That's a young shark.
We have 2 white sharks.
There's 2 of them.
They're gonna bully the young one?
A pair of younger sharks move in.
Definitely just forced each other up.
Not the juveniles the team are looking for, but 10-foot subadults.
Big shark coming in.
Oh!
It's crazy to watch.
It is crazy to watch.
That thing is amped up.
The presence of younger sharks agitates the big female.
Being a shark is basically like being in high school, apparently. So the younger you are, the more dumb things you do. And I bet these juvenile sharks long for the days before Shark Week, the way we used to long for the days before social media when we could do anything and it wouldn't be recorded. But we got it on camera.
Most people think that great white sharks, the bigger they are, the more dangerous, but the reality is the inverse. When you're in high school, you try crazy things out, you don't always succeed. Sometimes you end up in jail, Bottom line is, little white sharks, juveniles, are unpredictable and they're often more dangerous.
Shark, on your right. Big one.
Big one. That's how I would describe it as well.
That's me headed to the Golden Corral buffet. They're like, we're gonna need more mashed potatoes.
An adult-sized female, 17 feet from nose to tail.
That's a beauty.
Craig loves her.
That guy's in love with her.
Wow.
That guy's in love with her. Did you know that you get to name sharks that you find?
Really?
Yes, remember that when we're talking to Dickie. I want to see how many little Dickies are running around that ocean.
That will be exactly how I ask him.
And the fact that we have shots of both sides of the shark's body means
We get to name it.
that we get to name it. Any ideas?
I've never named a shark before, but I think the first letter of all our names could be cool, and we could call him Little Mac.
M-A-C.
Yeah, Little Mac is perfect.
So, what would you name a shark if you got to?
Kevin Fisherline.
Wow!
Like Kevin Federline.
Oh, we got there. It really is tough out here in the open ocean, fighting to survive without life's basic amenities. You really have to push yourself to the extreme to really test your mettle on the high seas, you know?
Yep.
Can you take the wheel for a second?
Got it.
Grace, what is so important on your phone?
I'm starving and I want to confirm my delivery status.
Okay, we are miles from land on any side. You're not gonna get food delivered here.
Do you want an egg roll?
Oh, do you have any mushu?
No.
Oh. I am definitely team big girl shark. I really respect that the big girls don't let those juvenile sharks get away with nothing.
Yeah.
It's like you're trying to eat that food that I don't even want. No, ma'am.
Well, if you like big girl sharks, you're going to love the show that I watched this week, Dawn of the Monster Mako. It tracks an exhibition to find an absurdly large Mako off the coast of the Azores.
Grace, I thought Makos were supposed to be small. That don't Mako no sense.
Okay, you get one of those per show, Mamrie.
Nailed it.
This show forced me to learn that fish never stop growing, which is not something I knew before and is now something I wish I never knew. It's nightmare fuel. Remind me to ask Dickie if sharks can also live forever because I need to know if I'm allowed to sleep ever again.
I need you to calm down.
Just roll the clip.
The Mako shark.
Jeez. Yeah.
The fastest
there,
shark in the
there
ocean.
it is. Not known for their dental hygiene.
With bursts up to 60 miles per hour.
60 miles per hour.
The
We don't
apex
go that
predator
fast
averages
in a
8
car.
feet in
I
length
know.
And 400 pounds.
Apparently, the only thing that can really take down a Mako is a swordfish. Because you need a literal sword attached to your head to do battle with a Mako.
Oh my God.
The swordfish. These titans of the sea can grow to over 1,000 pounds. And they're not easy prey, even for a giant Mako. In fact, Makos have been found with swordfish bills impaled in their heads.
Whoa, it's a street fight out there.
Maybe what these animals are hunting here and fighting here is its old arch rival, the swordfish.
The giant Mako Joe hand-fed was around 11 feet.
I get nervous giving
Was
my
measured
dog
to be
treats
in
and she
excess
doesn't have
of
teeth.
13 Michael
Still
sighting
gets a little
tops
sharky.
that.
We estimated it to be about 14 feet long.
More than 20 blue sharks converge on the boat.
No, 20 is more than 0, which is what I'm comfortable with in terms of blue sharks.
To get back to the boat, the team will have to go through the bulk of the pack.
They have to go
No.
through. This is also how you deal with problems. You can't go around, you have to go
Through. Oh my God.
Lauren.
Lauren's freaking out. Lauren's oh, no, Lauren!
Throw the camera at it! Throw the camera!
No, underneath Lauren! Lauren!
Spice?
They look like they have great eyebrows, though.
I know.
Behind you, Joe. Behind you.
Lauren.
Ah, no. Wow.
The footage reveals a giant female Mako, a staggering 13 feet, and the fleeting glimpses of the animal tell a story of a cautious creature.
Wow, congratulations, you guys.
He really did it.
You did it. You set out on an expedition and you found a 13-foot female Mako.
However, they never stop growing, we learned. So did you do it?
How big is she now?
Is there a bigger one out there?
She's probably at a good 20 feet by now.
Captain's log. We've been lost at sea for a fortnight. Reduced to ordering delivery for every meal. Our bank accounts have taken a severe hit. And they've stopped delivering alcohol, so I don't know how much more I can take.
Tell them we're out of chips and I'm growing dangerously bored.
Grace, this is not a joke, okay? Listen, I think the first step to sailing home is figuring out what each part of this boat actually does.
Okay, well, that part keeps the water out.
By George, I think she's got it.
And the stern, that's the area of the boat where serious decisions are made.
Yes, that sounds right. And then you have the bilge, and bilging, that's what you do when you can't keep your lunch down because the boat keeps rocking. You bilge over the side.
Ah, yes, I bilged earlier. And it is delightful to do at sea because it just floats away.
Oh, and the starboard. That's like the VIP section of the boat for people like us. Cool people.
The porthole's apparently where you plug your phone in, but I haven't found that part yet.
We really need to get home.
We have been blessed with the greatest of Shark Weeks this year. So many big girl shark dreams fulfilled.
Truly, when I grow up, I hope to be a big girl shark.
You will be, Mamrie. I have faith.
We have someone here today to help us achieve my big girl shark dreams. Nature conservationist and friend to great white sharks everywhere, Mr. Dickie Chevel.
Hey, ladies, thank you very much.
So, Dickie, for those who aren't familiar with you, how do you pronounce your last name?
I'm not sure anymore. I grew up hearing one thing, and then I started going like on TV, and I heard another, and now it's just all mixed up. But there are two different pronunciations.
Okay.
One is Chivel, like which sounds very like Chivel.
Chivel.
Sounds very caveman.
Okay.
And the other one I've heard Chevelle.
Oh, yeah.
Chevelle.
That's what we were
I read it as Chevelle and thought you were going to show up in a suit with a pipe.
Confidently saying it wrong.
Chevel, we got you. I want to know, how do you get into sharks?
Yeah.
Like, how did this career even start?
Technically, how I got into Shark Week is I went surfing and ended up in very little visibility with lots of sharks diving out a piece of equipment. How I got into sharks? I grew up loving animals, man. My father has a company in South Africa, and he's always done nature conservation and whale watching. I've been working with sharks for quite a while in the little town that nobody's ever heard of that I'm from in South Africa.
Dickie, I want to know if you have a favorite experience with sharks, one that stands out for a positive reason.
I have so many positive encounters and favorite encounters with sharks. Every single time I see a shark, most of the time. It works 60% of the time, all the time, you know?
I like those statistics.
If you look behind me, like that breach,
Yeah.
I was underwater there. And when that shark dropped back down and filming the first like full-on three-way breach from a shark underwater perspective with the topside perspective with the drone, really dissecting the anatomy, the way that a shark breach works, and getting to see that shark stare me in the face was probably one of my favorite shark moments of all time.
That is
incredible.
Crazy. I fully thought you just got that poster on Amazon.
Yeah, I thought you went to like Pacific Sun where bought that poster before this interview.
That's insane that you were underneath. Okay, now flip side, because it is Shark Week. What was your scariest experience with a shark?
I was in a glass, like a little thin perspex cage at night with a bunch of glow sticks, and then the door completely broke off and I had to bail. Littering's bad, you should never litter. But I had to like bail the door and swim back to the boat because I could only see the sharks when they're like a foot away.
Oh my God.
You're saying that your little glass cubicle that you were in for your shark rave went wrong at night?
It was my glass case of emotion. It was so bad. The coolest stuff never makes it on TV.
Dickie, I have a question. Have you ever named a shark?
I've got several sharks like Bullet, Big Nemo. Khaleesi got killed. I'm very, very sad. Khaleesi was a steam train. She was absolutely an incredible shark. So I work with sharks. So we do dorsal fin IDs and we get to know these animals over time, you know? So, and my favorite is Bullet. We call him Bullet because he's just a bullet, man. He just skyrockets out of the water. He's got a damaged dorsal fin and pectoral fin because of a satellite tag, and I don't know what happened to his pectoral fin. So he's had to adapt his hunting style.
Wow.
He's really had to adapt in order to only hit with surprise. So there's no slow checking it out. If you see Bullet,
It's too late.
It's too
in the sky. It's done. If you don't see him before he's mid-air.
Okay, so Dickie, what are some do's and don'ts people should always remember when they're entering the shark's territory?
The worst thing that you can do when encountering a shark in the water is panic and swim away. That is how you trigger a shark oftentimes. So don't panic and swim away. One thing that I would suggest is always keeping eye contact on a shark, checking their behavior. If you see they're very jittery, then it's probably a good time for you to get out of the water.
What if you pass out and you're just floating? Are they interested in that or less of a challenge?
That's never happened to me before, but
Okay, got it. Eye contact.
Yeah.
Don't panic. Don't wear glow sticks.
Well, thank you so much, Dickie, and however you pronounce your last name. We have learned so much. I know it's super late for you there, so we really appreciate you taking the time.
Thank you very much, guys, for having me on. It was really, really a pleasure.
Thank you. We'll see you in South Africa. I'll bring my Xanax. Thank you for joining us for Shark Week. We hope it was worth it watching us meet our grisly fates at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, I don't know. I made out like a bandit after I ransacked Davy Jones's locker.
How? I was with you the whole time. How did you get that stuff?
It's one of Lord Poseidon's great mysteries, like the Bermuda Triangle, or the lost city of Atlantis, or how sailors could possibly mistake manatees for mermaids.
I'm starting to think you're my one true friend out here, Spalding.
Did you know that you can survive at sea for 5 days, assuming that dehydration doesn't kill you? Fun fact.
How long have we been out here?
15 minutes.
Okay, well, I think that's it for this season of Kicking and Streaming. We're just gonna be out here hanging out till a cargo ship comes by, I guess.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Yeah, according to this, all the disruptions to the global supply chain have reduced the number of trips at sea.
If you're watching this, I need you to get a message to the mainland. I am stuck at sea with a delusional woman and incredibly giving volleyball. Send help, and barring that, send me some snacks.
See you next season!